Okay, in the Women's World Cup, Norway have defeated Nigeria 3-0. All the goals came before half time. The first half was the better of the two halves. Norway dominated possession in this game and took advantage with their chances. I've seen a lot of teams in both the men's and women's games have a lot of possession, a lot of the ball, and do nothing with it. Norway did something with it. They took their opportunities quickly, built the lead, and then they could be comfortable throughout the rest of the game. The issue is, that I've noticed in all the games, is a lot of teams are putting in a 40-minute performance, or they play better in one half over the other. And I think until a team can string an 80, 90-minute performance together, there's going to be question marks over all the teams. I think the French look the best. The Norwegians look the second best team so far. And then the Germans and the Spanish are a little bit further behind on the four winners that we've seen so far. But Norway's first goal is brilliantly worked from a short corner. They don't just cross it straight in the box like the Nigerians are expecting. They do it short. The Nigerians are still like statues, and Wrighton drills the ball in as a shot. It's deflected off a Nigerian player and past the goalkeeper. But if the ball doesn't go in, it is a penalty. So, because it would have been handball. And we've seen VAR be used a lot in the three games today. That kind of tactic's been used a lot in football before to break down stubborn defences from corners, normally in very tight games. The Norwegians realise that the Nigerians are always setting up in the same way, and it is a set play move, a plan move that's been done in training, because they've clearly looked at the footage of Nigeria and how they defend corners and how slow they are in getting into position and how they mark, and that is really professionally well done. That's good coaching there, that the players have practiced that and can also think out the box, because I do think that wasn't the intended play. I think they were actually intending to initially just put the ball, cross it in, and then the two players, Wrighton and the corner taker, have obviously had a little chat looking at how slow the Nigerians were getting into position, and decided to take the quick short corner and catch the Nigerians out. It happens a lot in the men's game at league level, not at international level as much, but in league levels around the world, in the professional leagues. But we do see it at international level, these kind of cheeky little plays like that. Very well taken. The second goal, Utland, that is a powerful shot that in the men's game wouldn't be an unusual goal. That is a brilliant goal. The goalkeeper, could she do a bit better? Possibly, but they're very hard to stop when you have that little time to react. Very well taken, half volley again, puts the laces through it. But it's a quick counter attack by Norway as well. They attacked with pace, and that's where the Utland goal and the Ohala own goal come from, is attacking with pace, taking advantage of lax Nigerian play, and they get two quick goals from it. If you're gonna counter attack, you've got to do it with pace, and you've got to move quickly. If you have possession, pass and move quickly. And this is where a lot of games in the men's game go wrong, is teams just have possession and get too slow in possession. The women's game, there's been so far in the World Cup, most of the goals have come from quick corners, quick counter attack, or quick possession, pass move, quick pace, quick tempo, and this is something that the South Africans showed against Spain when they took the lead. Quick tempo. It doesn't matter if it's a quick counter attack or if they're in possession for quite some time. They did it all at pace. This is something I think the men's game could learn a lot more from. Is the men's game is getting far too tactical at times and sometimes very stale. So it's been refreshing to see the Norwegians play in this way, very similar to the French in the first game of the tournament, very similar to Spain and South Africa, how they play today. Fast-paced attack. It pays dividends. And yet again, no 0-0 draws. Much like last year in the Men's World Cup, we're seeing high-scoring games which are entertaining. And yeah, there are obviously at times the quality is lacking, the misplaced passes, the sloppy errors, some interesting goalkeeping, some interesting defending, but it's been entertaining. And for those who detract against the women's game, actually so far I've been quite entertained with a lot of these games. I think the worst game so far was the Germany-China game. The other games have actually been pretty entertaining, because you know there's mistakes in there. You know that there's going to be a howler from a goalkeeper or a defender, or even a horrible shank from an attacking player. you know there's going to be some kind of action and some kind of blunder somewhere that's going to open the game up. And the Norway-Nigeria game was very open. The Spain-South Africa game was very, very open. The France-Korea game, while Korea were very defensive, the French were very open in their attack as well. So we've seen a lot of enterprising play. They want to, be enterprising, be attacking. Let's hope it continues tomorrow. Obviously, we've got England-Scotland. That's the big game tomorrow. That's going to be the fun game to review. But I've been really, impressed with they got the right mindset, the women in this World Cup. I've been really impressed by their attitude and their endeavour. And okay, while the quality level's lacking a little bit, and when I say a little bit, there's a huge gulf between the men's game and the women's game. The endeavour and the attitude is correct. And their willingness to play in the right areas and the right way is there. There's none of this park the bus nonsense. Even the Koreans, when they could get their feet on the ball and they could get the ball, they were willing to run with it, pass with it, go with it. So the endeavour's there, the attitude's right. It's the execution, and the quality will improve in time. This tournament is a stepping stone for that. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you very much for watching. Pity there weren't more goals. Pity Nigeria couldn't get on the score sheet. Pity the second half was a little bit lesser than the first half, but the first half was pretty entertaining stuff. And for that, thank you very much for watching. That's the first 2 days of the World Cup done. Let's see what day 3 brings, and I'll have some more videos for you very soon.